Namaste, viewers. Let us commence this week with a bit of enthusiasm and good tidings. India beat Pakistan in Dubai last night in the Champions Trophy ODI. It is Monday morning, February 24, 2025, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker of Sunny Talks Money. Welcome to ST Money's 7 a.m. early morning news, where we provide you the latest, concise, and precise stock market wrap. Indian equity markets tumbled on February 21 as the Sensex and Nifty, despite a good union budget and the RBI policy which was announced recently, but were weighed down by a sharp sell off on Wall Street. Fears of disruption from Trump's proposed tariffs, sticky US inflation, and the Federal Reserve's cautious stance on rate cuts continued to spook investors even in India. Benchmark equity indices, BSE Sensex, and NSE Nifty 50 ended the week's last trading session in the negative territory. At close, the Sensex was down 424 points or 0.6% at 75,311, and the Nifty was down 117 points or 0.5% at 22,795. From their peak levels in September 24, the Sensex has now dropped 12%, while the Nifty has lost 13%. The indexes were also down for the week, with the Sensex nearly slipping 1% each. 35 out of the 50 constituent stocks of the Nifty 50 settle in the red, dragged down by Mahindra and Mahindra, Adani Ports, BPCL, Tata Motors, and Wipro. Meanwhile, HCL Tech, Aisha Motors, L&T, Tata Steel, and Hindalco defied the market trend. Broader markets also mirrored the benchmarks as Nifty Midcap 100 and Nifty Smallcap 100 indices settled with losses of 1.32% and 0.7% respectively on Friday. Sectoral indices painted a grim picture, with 12 out of the 13 sectors trading in the red. The Nifty Metal Index was the lone gainer, up over 1%. Foreign institutional investors (FIIs) have offloaded Indian equities worth rupees 33,527 crores so far in the month of February, as renewed interest in rebounding Chinese stocks prompts a shift in global allocations. Mid-cap IT stocks such as Coforge and Persistent Systems slumped 2 to 3% after global peer Endeavor slashed its revenue growth guidance for FY25 to 8.5 to 9% from the earlier projection of 10 to 11.5%. Shares of JSW Energy climbed 6%, extending their winning streak to a fourth consecutive session after global brokerage Morgan Stanley reaffirmed its overweight rating on the stock with a price target of rupees 545. Shares of Religare Enterprise surged 18% after the Berman family secured majority control of the company and was officially designated as its promoter. L&T Technology Services soared 4% after global brokerage firm Macquarie upgraded the IT stock to outperform from underperform, citing improved valuations and potential growth catalysts. The brokerage raised its target price to rupees 6,530 per share, implying a 33% upside from its previous closing levels. In the US on Friday, US stocks tumbled on Friday, extending the sell off in the wake of dull economic reports and worries of softening consumer demand. The Dow Jones fell 1.7% to close at 43,428. The S&P 500 also fell 1.7% to close at 6,013, while the Nasdaq Composite fell 2.2% to 19,524. Brent crude is $74.43 a barrel, a tad lower than before. Gold is rupees 86,240 per 10 grams, and silver is rupees 96,630 per kilogram. Now, for today's outlook for the Indian market, 22,883 was a key trend deciding level for Nifty 50. With the index slipping below the mark, anticipate a potential correction towards 22,700. However, if Nifty manages to reclaim 22,883, a further upside towards 22,954 to 23,065 levels is possible. Stocks to watch today: Zomato, Geofinance, Lupin, RVNL, Ujjivan Small Finance Bank, Granules India, Vedanta, Paisa Digital, Bharti Airtel, Coal India, Crompton Greaves Consumer Electricals, Zaggle Prepaid Ocean Services, Jackson Pal Pharmaceuticals, Adani Green Energy, Bajaj Auto, All Cargo Logistics, Railtails Corporation of India, Swiggy, Ami Organics, SRF, and Brigade Enterprises will be in focus on February 24th today. That's it for today, my dear viewers. And if you're enjoying our content, please do subscribe, share, and like this video as much as possible. I will see you again tomorrow morning. In the meantime, happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it is all about money.